Guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Big Blue Drew 97 here to talk to you about a really good chapter of Nanatsu no Taizai, also known as the 7 Deadly Sins, manga chapter 336, titled The Lord of Chaos. So yes, there's a lot to talk about in this chapter, yet so little to talk about in this chapter. And to explain what I mean, we're gonna have to get right into it. So first of all, we start the chapter off with a very nice cover page or cover of Arthur looking like a smug villain. Like, it does not portray exactly how he is in this chapter, but when you first see what Arthur looks like, he just looks straight up evil, which makes sense since we're talking about chaos. But later on in the story, or specifically in this chapter, we'll get an understanding of what chaos really is, which a little bit to come is chaos is really neither good nor evil. It's just existence to a sense, and I'll explain that a little bit more. But then once we see that, we go back to Arthur being in so much pain. He's just screaming, he's clenching his stomach, he has diarrhea. It's just all of the pain, and he's like basically begging Merlin and like, help, so painful, help. And Merlin's like, it's alright, just awaken your magical power and everything will be alright. And Arthur's just like sitting there screaming, even to a point where like his pupils turn black as if like the power of chaos is consuming him. And everyone's just like, yo, Arthur's acting strangely? Shouldn't we be doing something right now? And everyone's just being so concerned because they see him. But also during this time, Hawk's mother is just making noises. It's just everyone, and then Hawk makes a reference like, "Mother, what's going on?" And then all of a sudden, Hawk's mother screams, and Merlin says chaos has returned home to the king. And then as soon as that happened, Meliodas is like, okay, I gotta stop this. So he jumps in with his demon wings. And something that we forgot is, at one moment, Arthur sort of kind of was able to go up against Meliodas' and Zolotros' teachers, as well as Meliodas and Zolotros himself, during the time where Zolotros took over his kingdom. So he's remembering this, and he's like, Meliodas, you betrayed me. You betrayed Britannia. I will not let you demons take away my homeland. And immediately, world turns into darkness. Everything is like page blank. It's basically like what happened here is like they took a black piece of paper and just drew Meliodas and all of the 7 Deadly Sins on it, and then immediate cut to how do I explain this? It's like abstract painting, but instead it's not. It's like you're gonna have to see it for yourself, but to get a little bit more detail into what exactly was there, yeah, they basically go into a Escher paint in a way, where like everything is just topsy-turvy. People are walking on the sides. Literal buildings are just non-existent anymore. It's a grand old time if you're a crazed maniac in a way. But yeah, it's really, it's crazy really. And just give me a little bit of moment, I can explain a little bit more. But basically what happens is like everyone, all of us just looking around and it's like, what's going on? How are we even here? What's going on? By the way, Golden, why are you walking all wrong? And Golden's like, I don't know. And everyone starts thinking, yo, this hallucination, this thing is weird. And Gother is like, no, this isn't a hallucination. So it's implying that what Arthur did with the power of chaos is literally like altered the world. And like, when I mean altered, I mean like, if anything, what this art is, it's a real beautiful art. Like, words cannot put into a picture of how really beautiful like this can be. Like, it's very detailed, it's very abstract. Like, there are eyeballs, buildings, just random birds. People are floating everywhere. Everyone is just sideways, upside down. It's a very beautiful painting. And like, while this is all happening, like a face appears with like the castle also appearing, but the mouth has eyes. These weird creatures are flying everywhere. Buildings are floating. All of a sudden, like, everyone is like asking like, what's going on? Everyone is so scared. All of the Sims, for the most part, are scared. They're separated. There's this castle with multiple hands, a mouth, a tongue, is like going after Meliodas. Bond saves him, but then they have to go against this monster who also has like size for hands, and then these random flowers that just open up and just spew out like these like arm like tendrils out that are also faces and like are going at Meliodas and Bond, and like they're trying to like stop them. They start cutting him up. They start defeating him, and all of a sudden Meliodas just gets blindsided by a dice. It's a crazy world. And during this time, Meliodas hears Arthur basically saying, it's like, I looked up to you. I trusted you, Meliodas. Like, I believed that you would save the world, and yet you betrayed us. I cannot believe you did this. And he's like basically letting his power go amok. But as you would expect, Merlin just comes in. And at this moment, I'm very jealous of Arthur because he gets to do something that I can't do. And something that definitely Escanor would have loved to do. And pretty much like has his face in her bosom. Like, not directly, but like pretty close. Closer than any of us would ever get to. And then she's basically telling him to calm down and don't let the power consume him, because like, and like making the power off his own. And I think this may be the first time Arthur gets a really good look at Merlin. He's just like in shock by like the facial expression, and like if anything, he's like more like I said, it's like, Merlin, you're here. And then poof, everything just turns back to normal. Like, all this chaos is back. They're back to where they were, and everyone's just wondering like, what is going on? How did this happen? And then like, how is this doing? And then it's like, error, shutting down. They're that confused. And Merlin is explaining more. He's like, yeah, no, he was a fraud. He was actually pretending. As proof, look, there's Elizabeth. She's okay. As well as the 7 other sins. They're all here. They're all here to Escanor, praise the sun. So then Arthur basically becomes his like older self, where he's like apologizing for like what he's doing, and like Meliodas is like, oh no, there's no need to apologize, and it's just that type of back and forth. It's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. It's like, you don't have to be sorry. It's like, no, I'm really sorry. It's like, oh no, it's fine. And then Meliodas is like, oh no, it's fine. Merlin, like, just have like the serious like, Merlin, what's going on? He's like, we need to talk. He's like, what did you do to Arthur? And we get an explanation of kind of what she did. We get basically what chaos is, which is like, if I were to put this into a term that is more understandable, it's like, chaos is the creator of everything. It's the purest substance that you can get, where it's like, where darkness, the purest entity of darkness and the purest of light, like, it's so pure of darkness that the demons fear, and it's so filled with light that the goddess worships it. It is like, it's life incarnate. It's the world. It's the universe incarnate. Everything that is comes from chaos. And that's basically what chaos is. And how they basically, like, chaos created all the races, including the gods, which included the Demon King and the Supreme Deity. That, it, just to let you know, like, it literally took the entirety of the 7 Deadly Sins series just for the sins to get to the point where they can defeat and technically kill off the Demon King with all of them working together. And it's like, their power together was barely able to defeat the Demon King, and this power of chaos created the Demon King, meaning that it is significantly stronger than the Demon King and outclasses every single that is what chaos is. And you know what's even better about this explanation? Is that half of it is Merlin, but then a new voice comes in, and everyone just gets this like mark of like, wait, who said that? It was Hog's mother. We finally get Hog's mother talking, and it's like, yeah, it's the mother. Like, it's like basically she says like when this and this come together, it is called the mother of chaos. Like these two things, which is like wise men and antiquity, they come together, they become the mother of chaos. They create chaos, and then Merlin explains that with chaos in this world, Arthur will be the new king of Britannia and lead in this land into a new world. And Meliodas, well, after Meliodas just has like, after like, before that, Arthur's like, what? Me? No, what? No, which makes sense for Arthur because he's like, he didn't believe that he was like a true king, that if he couldn't even protect his country, how could he leave them? And Meliodas is just looking like serious, is like, I'm about to kill you type of thing, just like, it's like, what is your wish? And then really, we get like the best shocker of this series, even more than a talking pig. You want to know what we get? The lake. The lake talks directly to everyone about Merlin's wish, and it's like the lake is basically like, you know what? Let me tell you about Merlin's wish, and everyone's like, did the lake just talk? And then she's basically talking about like the lone girl searching for chaos, and then it ends with the confirmation that next chapter we are finally getting a full-fledged Merlin flashback. Literally ever since we started fighting the Demon King, I've been saying this entire time, like, before Seven Deadly Sins ends, we have to know Merlin's backstory. And I think everyone who is a part or reads the Seven Deadly Sins was looking forward to seeing Merlin's backstory. I mean, like, for a while now, we've all been learning, like, we kind of thought what it was, but a few chapters ago when Diane basically asked about Merlin, it was just like, by the way, what is your goal? We never really learned anything about Merlin. Like, we kind of know how our magic works. We kind of know how our sacred treasure works. We kind of know her origins to an extent, but we still didn't know it that much. So now, like, we're getting like a full-fledged explanation of what Merlin wants, who Merlin truly is, and how she basically led to the creation of the Seven Deadly Sins and bringing them all together and unlocking chaos and why she had to destroy the Demon King and all of that. Hopefully we're getting that in the next chapter. If I look this correctly, say that we're on break. So next week y'all are gonna get a video from me explaining Merlin's backstory, and I cannot wait. So all in all, normally a chapter like this, I would probably have given it like around a 3 to a 3.5. But after rereading it again and having a better look at the artwork instead of reading it at 5 in the morning or around 12 at night last night, I would give it maybe around a solid 4. And that's mainly because we get like a few surprises, which is Punk's mother talking as well as the lake. But mainly the artwork of this chapter like brings it up from that 3 to the 3.5 to like a 4, teetering on a 4.5 chapter. It's mainly because when it comes to like the art that we see, it wasn't like the best art that you could ever have in a manga, but the abstractness of it and how it is connected directly to the story, how it's not, oh yeah, no, this isn't just pretty artwork. No, this is like amazing. This is very good artwork that serves a purpose. And if anything, I would like to imagine like an entire chapter just exploring the world that was drawn like that, and just all that abstractness, drawing characters in like ways that like aren't normally conveyed. Like even with a lot of the 3D structures that we saw, on this flat 2D page in a sense. Like, you can still get like that type of shape from it, that imagery, even off that flat surface. And I think that's what elevates it up to a higher score for me. It's just like how beautiful it looked in comparison to the other chapters, and just how it was just stepped up like up another notch. So yeah, all in all, I thought it was a really good chapter, mainly because of the art, as well as it leading into the Merlin backstory that we've all been looking forward to, almost as much as Escanor's backstory in reality, at least for me. So, all in all, hopefully y'all enjoyed this little review that I've done for other chapters that made sense, and hopefully I'll catch y'all in the next one. And there was actually a lot of things I wanted to do with this video, since it was like a lot of trippy imagery, but I'm recording this on my phone, so I can't really do that, but maybe in the future. But, alright, I'll catch you guys later.